And I will draw 24. Please and thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, we're going to play some Black Saga Storm today, a classic build. The Ad Nauseam, no Beseech, no Gaia's Will, single Burning Wish, 9 discard spells, 4 Duress, 4 Thoughtseize, 1 Cabal Therapy, and a Vexing Bauble. And we've got a Candy Trail, and we've got a Singleton Cabal Ritual. So there's a lot of different ways that you can play this deck. You can play it with Echoes and Entombs, and Beseech and Bowmasters. You can play it with Ad Nauseam and Beseech, whether you want to run 4 Beseech in that list, 2 Beseech. You can play it with no Echoes, with Beseeches and no Ad Nauseam. You can play sideboard Leyline of the Voids and a Singleton Helm as a combo to bring in. You can play those cards in the main deck as well, instead, as one of your main combos. You, of course, don't play Ad Nauseam with that list. Or you can play what was the original style, which is what you see right in front of you here today, with an Ad Nauseam, no Beseech, single Burning Wish. So the benefits that you get to this style is you can stay essentially mono black. We play the 1 Burning Wish, of course, so that we don't have just one single win con. Otherwise, if you use Lion's Eye Diamond with your tutors to go Ad Nauseam and discard your Tendrils, you really have no way of winning outside of constructs. And instead of running 2 Tendrils, Burning Wish can have some other uses, including, of course, being a win condition that only deals you 2 damage from Ad Nauseam. But it also gives you a route to beat the One Ring and Veil of Summer with Approach of the Second Sun. We're not always going to be capable of doing it, but the deck is capable of Ad Nauseam really hard, and it's far from impossible. Also, part of the benefit is that you get to run some Soul Lands, which are obviously really good with Saga, and good at powering out Ad Nauseam lines. Sure, you pay some life sometimes. The deck is designed to Ad Nauseam successfully from low life totals. We have moved a little bit away from zeros. We used to play more baubles, like 2 more Urza's baubles at least. Upwards of all 8, but usually 6 or 7. But I think Candy Trail has proven to be excellent. I think Vexing Bauble, it'd be foolish to not be running this card. At least one of to be able to get out of Saga. And then Cabal Ritual just has certain use cases, mostly when you're using Wishclaw on board to be a +2 ritual. Usually you're paying the 1 to activate it, to go get Lion's Eye Diamond, netting 2 mana. The problem with that is twofold. 1, if they have a Vexing Bauble in play or Chalice on 0, you can't actually access your Lion's Eye Diamond. And 2, you don't want to take Lion's Eye Diamonds out of your deck just before you add Naus. So, provided you have Threshold, Cabal Ritual is a really nice fix for that. There's just a lot of the time that you can go search for it to get yourself a lot of mana up front, in front of your Lion's Eye Diamond. There are times that we have run 2. 1 does give you the awkwardness of not being able to go get another one with Infernal Tutor, but it doesn't come up too often. I also wouldn't blame you for just not playing this, just playing another Bauble. But since there's Vexing Bauble around, it's one of the reasons I've gone down a little bit on the zeros, and I'm more willing to play these other cards that we have played in the past, but ultimately stopped playing. I like having the Echo, despite it just being 1 Burning Wish. It is a bummer when you draw Burning Wish and you have almost nothing in your sideboard. Burning Wish has a few different functions. We already, of course, discussed Approach, and just being another win con, so another route to Tendrils, while also fighting against something like Surgical, and like I said, being lower mana cost for Ad Nauseam. But also, it gives you a main deck Black Tutor route to peer into the Abyss. Of course, it's 9 mana if you have Burning Wish, 10 mana if all you gotta do is activate a Wish Claw, 11 mana if you're going Infernal Tutor into Burning Wish into peer, and the most expensive line, single card line to peer, is Wish Claw at 12 mana. But it happens. Games get grindy, you're piling up Dark Rituals or Lines of Diamonds, and you top deck a Wish Claw. You're at low life total, so you can't Ad Naus. Peer can really get it done. There have been times where I've played 2 Burning Wish so that I have access to peer into Approach. It does make Approach easier to pull off, but I don't love 2 Burning Wish. However, if I'm going to play 2 Burning Wish, I would play the, forget the name of the land, but it deals 1 damage to you if you use it for a color, and you can only make colors with it if you have Metalcraft, but it is a rainbow land and that you can otherwise tap for colorless with no damage or requirement. Then we got a little bit of graveyard hate. Feed the Swarm is not nothing with Burning Wish, of course. Comes up rarely, but it does come up. Fatal Push and Talon Gates are pretty much for Collector Roof, but will often have other use cases. Surge Note is for Chalice of the Void, which doesn't exist nearly as much as it used to. It's probably the thing I'm least sure about. However, currently there's nothing that I necessarily want more than it. Probably the biggest problem is just simply if you don't see Chalice in Game 1 or Vexing Bauble, which is rare, but if that occurs, then it's super awkward because you don't know if you should bring it in or not. But if we see Chalice, this is by far the best way to deal with Chalice of the Void with an essentially mono black deck. Needle is just too potent too much of the time to not play with this deck. Something unique to this Saga deck, as opposed to some of the other Saga combo decks, is having 9 discard spells. It's similar to 8 cast, right? When you have that high a density of disruption, then small controlling elements that could be gotten through Urza Saga can really make things potent. It'll just beat up a deck like, say, Sneak and Show randomly if you play against it. The discard and having a fast combo is already bad enough for them, and just having a needle coming out of your Saga that turns off sneak attack, like half of their plan, it's pretty insane. Really good against Painter, Breakfast. There's a lot of use cases. In fact, I might even try bringing it in against Frog, but I'm not sure. I did a Mystic Forge Dono deck, and the person who donated kept telling me to bring it in against Frog. And I ran into like 3 or 4 times in the league where I was like, I think you're right. I think I should be bringing this in. I kept forgetting to bring it in, but I'll have to test it with this deck. It may not translate directly like that, but it's worth thinking about. Cage, obviously banger against various graveyard strategies. We don't really use the graveyard except for the occasional Echo. You know, it doesn't affect Cabal Ritual, obviously. And it can really help us against Green Sun Zenith decks, notably Cradle Control. And then, of course, you have Haywire Might. But that's it. I'm not going to go into any other further detail. Let's jam some games. Of course, don't forget to go check out my Patreon, where there are various sideboard guides currently with the Epic Gamble, Jewel, and Ruby Storm. Soon to be Necrodominance as well. And through that Patreon, you can get access to my private members section of the Storm Discord. And of course, don't forget to check out the podcast and my Twitch, where I make most of my content. Links are in the description. Like and subscribe. See you in round 1. All right, here we go. Round 1 against Tantik. We've won the die roll. We'll take those. Oof, few too many opals, huh? I did play this deck in the Legacy Challenge on Sunday and went 5-2, got 14th place, which is, by the way, my 3rd consecutive exactly 14th place. I keep going 5-2 and getting exactly 14th place. I'll take it. It is money. Okay, this hand is interesting. It's pretty good. Don't hate it. I wish it were on 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have total amount of mana for Ad Naus, but it's close. I'm going to keep... Guess I'm going to bottom opal. I mean, the only problem with Bauble is playing it this early. Certainly a good chance we're going to draw into zeros and we're going to have to crack it anyways. But maybe not. Maybe we draw a Dark Ritual. If we draw a Dark Ritual, we'll have enough to go off and Ad Naus. Although I guess at that point we won't have mana. We wouldn't have mana post Ad Naus, so maybe I just wouldn't do it yet. We got Wastelanded, and that's why I didn't want to get rid of one of the lands, I'll say that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll dress now. So it's a control deck. Could take the Beans or the Binding. Probably Beans. Okay, Flooded Strand. Passing it over. We draw. Saga, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Question, of course, will be, do we crack Bauble? I mean, they're probably going to bind it, or they can bind it anyways, so maybe I should just cash it in and try to pop off. Yeah, I'm going to crack it. Okay, I can at least copy Dark Ritual. Then there's that. We know they have Dress Down, though. And we can't get Vexing. Alright, let's IT. Getting a Dark Ritual. Could actually go off now, right? We can go to 5. No, that wouldn't work. Close. Need one more card in the graveyard. It's okay, next turn we'll have a ton of mana. Hopefully we find a discard spell. Okay, they only have one unknown. We get a Tundra. Fetch for what? Meticulous Archive? Yep. Murktide Regent into the graveyard. It's 4-color Beans. We kind of already knew. Alright, they have 2 unknown cards. Would love to draw a discard spell. We do have 9 of them. That's pretty good too. So I'm gonna get Candy Trail and hope that that finds me a discard spell. Did not. That's a bummer. Let's crack it. Discard spell, please. Nope. Play another Saga. Well, I think I'm supposed to go for it. Because I'm still gonna have... Well, we can bind LED if I play it out first. Really would be pretty much going all in. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Dark Writ. Ball Writ. LED. Cast Infernal Tutor. Looks like a desperate Dress Down. What do they got? Yeah, binding might... No, they found Force. Wow. They drew into Force too, otherwise you wouldn't really see why you would cast this, you know? Okay. Well, Dress Down is gone. They're gonna bind LED. They might have to save it for constructs. It's really unlucky that we didn't find a discard spell. We could have held that one from way back, but I think at that stage of the game, you're supposed to kind of trust in the deck. They are Lingus. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Lingus is in. Binding and Terminus. 2 unknown. Talisman's great. Except they have binding, I guess. Maybe not so great. Alright. Let's make some constructs. We got the Beans. And they are drawing cards. I'll use Saga. They bind it. Bind it, draw a card. Towards it. Okay. Are they going to bind my LED? I think once again we're supposed to go for it. Binding Terminus, 2 unknowns. Yep. I'm going. Let's get Lines of Diamond. I'm going to play Wishclaw first, because if they binding, I can cast Dark Ritual and use my LEDs. Dark Writ. Yeah, binding does not help them here. Neither does Terminus, obviously. I'll try to go for binding. Now, they have 2 unknowns. Would they really have a soft permission spell? Because I can respond to this with Ad Nauseam and not let them draw a card. I think I'm going to. Get blown out by Spell Pierce, so be it. I think their assumption is that we don't play Ad Nauseam because most people don't. That's the hope, at least. Hey, we're in. We know we have 3 black coming from this Dark Ritual. And looking pretty good so far. LED Wishclaw, we even started with extra life total. Hit natural tendrils, we have a land drop as well. They're just super dead. Here, you can see it. We'll show you some cards, why not? Alright, good enough. Stop it there. They get to draw a card. Binding doesn't do anything. Dark Ritual resolves. Well, let's play some cards out. Let's get some more info. Force of Will is the next card, that's funny. Take a peek. More beans, another binding. Sure. Chromox, Imprint, Opal, LED, LED, Petal, City. That's good enough. Dead. Very nice. We got them. Sometimes you just gotta individually click them, you know? Really feel it. Feel that life drain. What's up, beans? I think I just want Haywire Might. Yeah. And get rid of one Chromox. This card's pretty good against Leyline Binding. And Chromox is pretty bad against Binding and Prismatic Ending. Okay, let's see. We got Double Saga. Discard mana, Explosive mana, we got a redraw. I'm gonna keep it. We'll find a black source eventually. Pretty well-rounded hand otherwise. More discard. Bobble. And I guess I'll bobble now. They might have Bowmasters. I mean, they're pretty clearly hot Bant. Just with a Grixis land so that they can get Domain. But here's a non-zero chance that there's a Bowmaster, so you might as well do it. Not like we're going to get discarded. I guess that's also a non-zero chance, but probably a lower chance. Mostly it doesn't matter. Okay. So, need to survive a turn of like... Oh, okay. So I guess I'll play that instead. 3, 4, 5, 8. I don't have enough to discard and Ad Nauseam yet. If I play Chromox, I might lose my black source. Could be a Vexing Bobble situation, but it's tough to pull that off a Saga against these decks. I'd have to play this stuff out, and I think I want to just hold it. And then we'll probably either get Opal. We'll see. We will see, we will see. What's nice is a lot of times they kill your constructs with swords, which gains you life back. We just gotta hope they don't have some sort of, like, Blood Moon would be annoying. Some sort of hateful permanent would be annoying. Okay, they don't. Looking to fight us on the stack. Don't mind that. Make one construct. Not the greatest draw. Yeah, let's go get Mox Opal. Let's play Chromox. They definitely have binding. So the sequencing here is very important. Okay, they're going to bind now to try to prevent our Mox Opal from turning on. Which is interesting. Oh, they're just going to hit the Mox Opal. Okay. That's fine too, I guess. What about this one? They didn't consign it. Good imprint Cabal Ritual. I guess it's supposed to be Thoughtseize. Play the Saga. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. It's enough to duress and Ad Naus. Exactly. But I do need some black pips here. And if they have double interaction here, that'd be pretty bad. But we still got a lot going on. So it's not the end of the world, even if... Yeah. They have Consign. I think I want to take Consign. And then see if they counter Wishclaw. Yeah, let's take Consign. Is there maybe more likely to if I leave a black up? It's not like we're going to use this mana anyways. Brainstorm. Okay. Yeah, they're going to counter it. Pudging Lorien, and we forced an awkward Brainstorm. I like that. Question is it worth playing Lion's Eye Diamond? They have Mystic Sanctuary. I guess that's annoying. I'm going to play it. And then we'll get in for 3. They're at 15. They have Mystic Sanctuary 2 unknown. Mystic Sanctuary 1 unknown. Or they put it in their deck and then fetched for it. Nope. It could be in their deck. Fairy's definitely annoying. Sure. Bounce my construct. Bounce the saga. Okay. It's fine too. Oof. The saga. Yeah, I'll attack Teferi. Yeah, sure. Bind it. Sure thing. We still got a lot to work with here. For a row. Okay. They draw. Alright, so they shuffled their Mystic Sanctuary back in. Otherwise, they would have played it there. They have 2 unknowns. That's a good one. Do we just go? Kind of like playing these out and making tokens. Gets wrecked by a sweeper. But then we can get Vexing Bauble, although then they're untapping. Vexing is unlikely to be all that good at that point. Alright, I'm gonna go. You'd hope they don't have like Hydroblast or something. We didn't flip Tendrils yet. So, Burning Wish. Crack. Crack. Guess I don't have to hit both. Yes, I do. Remind. Alright. Burning Wish on the stack. Storm. Okay. Are you dead? Like they're dead. Maybe not, though. Not a coward, though. Definitely going for Pier. I guess technically I shouldn't have made blue there, but wanted to keep them on their toes. Looks like we're in. Pedal, pedal. Bobble, bobble. Bull. We've got a land drop. Pedal, Tendrils in hand. Go Tomb. Have a look-see, why not? 4th Airlingus. Nope, not good enough. And you're dead. So both of those games, they had a bunch of answers, but it didn't quite matter. That is the power of constricting your opponent with a combination of constructs, discard, and a very lethal combo plan. Nice. 1-0, see you in round 2. Hey everyone, thanks for making it this far. Just wanted to thank everybody, and if you're looking for more, show you where you can find that. If you go to the description below, you can find all of my links. If you go further down in the comments, you can also find my links to bring you to my Patreon, various tiers for Discord access, early access, sideboard guides, donation decks, coaching sessions. You can also check out the podcast within those links, as well as my Twitch, where I do most of my content. You can see the commands that you can use in the chat. Let's say you do dono. You're wondering how to get a link, how to do it. Tells you right here. And the members Discord is within the Storm, MTG Storm community. And of course, it's always going to help if you hit the like and subscribe. So thanks again. Keep storming, y'all. Okay, here we go. Round 2. We're on the play. Against Fatumi. And obviously if I hit some sort of red source, this hand is gas. I'm actually inclined to keep it, because if we hit any black tutor, that's also really good. Saga's good. Petal, Opal, Saga, it's 12. Black tutors, another 8, that's 20. There's got to be more draws too, I'm just not thinking of. I mean, more discard spells might not be the worst. Without discard spells, I wouldn't keep this. Okay, playing against Nadu Breakfast. I'm gonna take the Force of Will. We're just so close to killing them. Thanks to being on the play, we can probably race them, ignore the Nomads. And yeah, they're so worried that they're going to Ponder instead of Nomads. So they have an unknown card, and then whatever unknown card they get off of this Ponder. They did not shuffle. Draw red source. Another Thoughtseize, not the worst. I will cast it. They found another Force. Still no blue card. I'm sure there's a blue card on top. I think once again I still gonna take that. I'm gonna play the city. Because if we draw Petal or Opal, then we can Thoughtseize again. And still go for it. Fetch Windswept Heath. 1 unknown. We're gonna play Bill. Sure. Draw. Saga. The one card that made it awkward to play city. I don't think they can kill us next turn. I'm gonna play Saga. Question is, do we run out the last Thoughtseize? I don't think so. We might regret it. They have 1 unknown, and now they're drawing into an unknown. If it's a blue source and Illusionist, then we're dead. Yeah, they're gonna Hedge Maze, put Windswept Heath into the graveyard. They're gonna play Nomads, Zenith, and 2 unknowns. Okay, at this point we deserve a red source. Bummer. Alright, we're gonna bobble. We'll look at the top. Brainstorm is pretty scary. But I'm gonna Thoughtseize so we have a lower chance of dying. Yeah, we'll take the Zenith. And hope we're not dead. Draw from bobble. Wow. And hope that Brainstorm doesn't get them there. It may very well. Definitely one of the cards we did not want to see on top. The land. It's a Nadu. Yep. Okay. Shoot. I should have played my LEDs so that we could get... Oh, no. That doesn't make sense. They can't get Vexing and cast Burning Wish anyways. Flooded Strand. Misty. Vanna. Getting a bunch of lands. Can they make lethal? Yeah. Or no? No, they're one shy. That means I can't peer. Oh. And they did find a force. We have to draw Duress. Oh no, I found a land. Well, that's basically how I figured it would go. And by that I mean out to turn 3 or 4. So the percentage chance of hitting a red source was not a calculation for just the next draw, although it would have been nice. It was more so we're likely going to hit one over the next 3 or 4 draws, which is how much time we'll have given we had the Thoughtseizes, and we just didn't hit. And then died a turn before we were going to get it. That's what you call a bummer. Alright, we'll go Needle. Fatal Push probably good enough. It might not even be Breakfast at all. It looks like it's just the Nadu deck. I'm just going to play these. I mean, on the play we could just not. Maybe Fatal Push is just stick to our own game plan. Needle's probably just too efficient to not play though. Okay. Well, I don't hate it. Go Saga. And then if I draw an imprintable, I can Thoughtseize. Turn 2. Excuse me. I'm actually going to keep it. It's not a great hand. Like it has 5 lands and a Chrome Mox, but Saga's very good. You don't have to Thoughtseize them on turn 1. The Windswept Heath, they're going to pass. Okay. Don't hate that. Burning Wish, come on. We keep drawing that one, huh? Okay. Well, we're not going to die, so we can wait here. They're going to Surveil. That's fine. Bristly Bill. What do they got? Zenith for 1. Sure. Bladed Halfling. Fine with me. Go ahead and make a token. Draw. Opal's pretty good. Can't really afford to get Vexing here. Make a token. I think I just want LED. Then can go Vault. Thoughtseize. Lots of forces, multiple Teferis, and a prismatic ending. You really got these constructs covered, huh? Oh, that's a bummer. Could take a force. I'm gonna take a force. And attack for 4. I guess I could have played out Opal. Gonna land on top. Now they can Teferi and prismatic ending. If they want to. You might as well make it uncounterable. Yep. That's a token. Ending the other. 2, 4, 7, 8. They're gonna hit LED. Nope, hit the token. Sure. Bush Claw's good. Pretty darn good. Let's go Swamp. Bush Claw. They're gonna force it right off the rip. Pitching to Ferry. Okay. Wait. 3, 4. One shy of lethal. Good Echo here. Don't think I'm supposed to though. 4, 7, 8, 9. I do have a Pier next turn. See what they got left. They're both unknown. We get a shuffle. How about you tap out for a Nadu? Land. Nomads, love it. No cards in hand, you're dead. You're dead. Don't draw Tendrils. Thank you. If it drew Tendrils, we would have had to have echoed. Opal. Opal. Play a land. Might as well play Chrome Mox. Tap Tomb. Hold Control. Dark LED. Go get Pier. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will draw 24. Please and thank you. Thank you very much. Play Petal. Bobble. Bobble. Get some more info. Force on top. LED. Dark Rit. Chromux. Petal. Wishclaw. Discard it all. Go get the tendies. On to game 3 we go. Wonder if Needle is even worth it. Let's just kill them. Okay. I don't hate this. Any Dark Rits? Saga. Don't hate that either. Go Petal. Saga. Vexing. And pass. Now, they probably blow it up, but every mana and spell they spend dealing with stuff like this is resources that will make them less able to deal with this. So Nomads. A little bit scary. Go ahead. Candy Trail. Interesting. Love to play Candy Trail, but it kind of tips them off as to what our plan is. I think we have to maintain a threatening position with these tokens, even if, like, there's a non-zero chance we don't even make a token. So they go Nadu here. They could just pop off fully. They could draw some cards and never get a land in play to get out from underneath Bobble. Or somewhere in between. Or they don't have Nadu. We will find out. Okay. Have Nadu. What do they get? Forces are fine. We want them to not hit any lands. Force and Brainstorm is okay. That's a land. It's a bummer. Okay. I guess they're not going to get a Dryad Arbor. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to make a token here. Now, even a Consign to Memory here is not the end of the world. Which it looks like they're at least going to try to find. Damn. I wish I had a Dark Ritual. I would just add Naz right now with all these on the stack. Alright, they hit a land. Not a land. Bunch of Nomad stuff. Another land. Now we're worried about Force Negation. But we don't have a choice. That's the nice thing. We don't really have to think about it. Oh boy. Okay. That means... Okay, that's a Consign. Which is fine. I still have enough to add Naz. Oh, maybe that's not fine. Because then I have... Or no, I'd have... Wow, they let it go? Huh? Okay. LED, land. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not going to play Bobble. I want to be able to pay for Fluster. Well, let's hope this gets him by surprise. Heck yeah. We're in. We are in there. Dark Rituals are good. Discard is pretty good. Natty Tendies. Okay. Any zeros are good because it's Storm. We do need that. Okay. We don't have anything higher than a 2 in our deck, so we can keep going. We have Duress for the Consign. Already made a land drop. So we have 3, 5 mana. We can use Infernal Tutor. We get another Dark Ritual. I'm gonna flip. Flip, Petal, Wishclaw, okay. Storm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have enough Storm. But we gotta hope they don't have 2 Consigns. Showed us 10. I guess there's only 1 unknown in their hand. And if they Brainstorm, they would only have green. If they have Veil, that would be bad. Okay, well, I'm going to start with Infernal. Getting another Dark Rit. Cast Dark Rit. Do we have a Cabal Rit in the deck? I believe we do. No, we don't want to do that. They could consign the Wishclaw trigger. Okay, that means we Duress. They do have Veil. Am I blind? That's the one unknown card they had, was Veil. Wow. Okay, I mean, nothing I could do about that. Well, yeah, because if we crack this, they have multiple forces. Well, I guess we might as well try. Holy crap. How unfortunate is that? Crack Vexing. Petal. LED. LED. Bobble. Romox. Imprint. The Wishclaw. They're gonna force the Wishclaw. The Wishclaw. Gonna force that Wishclaw. The Chromox. If I had Grape Shot, we'd be able to kill him. The Wishclaw. Or they have 3. I guess this is not perfect information. Oh, right, because all these lands, they had a lot more. They had a lot more unknowns. Okay, nothing I can do about that. There are a million freaking cards off of Nadu. We got. See you round 3. Alright, round 3 against StyleDoggy. We're on the play. This is in our opener. Constantly. Jeez. Sure, we can keep, though. I think we imprint. The question is, what do we imprint? I think we imprint the Burning Wish. And just discard them. It's either that, or we imprint Duress. Then we Burning Wish for Echo. Maybe that is better. We do have to decide right off the rip. They are F6'd. I guess I don't necessarily want to bobble them until we make a construct, so as much as I appreciate the additional information. Basking Rootwalla, LED, Burning Wish, Rite of Flame. Oh boy. They're cooking. They are cooking. I'll take Burning Wish. Lion's Eye Diamond is scary, though. That is for sure. I'm gonna go get... Maybe we could hold on to it. Or an eventual Peer. I think I'm just gonna get Echo. And pass. They really are cooking over here. I don't know what it is they're cooking, but I like it. Looting, sure. Like, it could just be Madness and they're playing Burning Wish. I don't know why. Alright, Root Wall's gone. On the mountains. They've got Rite of Flame. We've got Constructs. We've got an Echo coming. Ooh. Yeah, that's an Ad Naus next turn. We'll just go for that instead. Alright. What do you got for me, OP? What is the spice of life? Goblin Lore, yep. Fetch land, Rite of Flame, Goblin Lore, 1 unknown. Volcanic. That's Rite of Flame. Goblin Lore. Song of Creation. God, they're cooking so hard. And if you're asking, Tony, how do you cook hard? This is how you cook hard. Is that otherwise known as burnt? Love it. Alrighty, we're gonna get after it. Let's go black. Play opal. Play saga. Go for red. Make black. Use colorless. You could have bolt. They probably don't, but they're dead. While I'm outside of bolt range, I will just kill them. Let's leave. Nah, we'll find red. Found LED. Wishclaw. And land. Infernal Tutor. Duress. Bobble. Thoughtseize. Another LED. Land. Petal's good. Opal's good. Dark red's great. Another one. Thoughtseize. IT. Alright, we'll stop here. Could die to bolt at this point. We hit Tendrils. And they're already dead. So we will stop here. Let's go bobble. Get some info. Why not? What? Minotaur Pirate? It's a 2/4 Minotaur Pirate with haste. Whenever you discard a card, it does one damage to each opponent. Oh man, this is good stuff. Here I am worried about cards that do things. Oh, 2 lands. Brutal. Alright. Let's cast our spells. Shall we? Writ. LED. Wishclaw. 3, 4, 5, so we can just go get Tendrils. And get them. Alright. I don't know what's happening. So, score 1 for the opponent. I guess I should expect, or at least prepare for Collector Roof. They do have Lion's Eye Diamond, though. I mean, it's gonna have targets either way, I suppose. I won't play Talon Gates. Maybe I will. No on Needle. No. No age. It might be good, but probably not good enough. Like, Hollow One still comes from hand. It stops Vengevine. We don't even know. They're probably not even playing those cards. They have such a high density of, like... They got Minotaurs, man. They got Minotaur Pirates. Or at least one Minotaur Pirate. That's a claim for a deck. That is something to put on your resume. I'm so lost. Alright, we'll cut Bauble. Cut one of the Duress. And call it a day. Maybe Cabal Therapy is just terrible, because we don't know. We don't know what's going on. Okay. Like, what do you name with a Cabal Therapy when your opponent has Minotaur Pirates? If I wanted to hit that Minotaur Pirate, I wouldn't even know what it's called. I'd have to, like, Scryfall all the Minotaur Pirates. I'm sure there's so many of those. How many Minotaur Pirates even exist? Has anyone ever said that sentence? The Chromox, Petal. Maybe they just bored into being a full-on Storm deck. Like, are we getting echoed? No, we're getting Minotaur Pirate. Glint Horn Buccaneer. Okay, now I know the name. Dude. Are we gonna lose to it, though? It's got haste. We might lose to it. I mean, it's certainly possible. Play Swamp. Depending on what we draw, we could do like a mini Tendrils, then go off with Infernal Ad Nauseam. If I draw Mox Opal or Song of Creation, it's too much. We got one card. Take another two. Okay, what do we got? Ugh. Okay. Let's gain some life. OPS, you aren't from Arizona, are you? No, Boston. Boston. I said, Noah Tony thought it might be you. Come on now. What are the odds? What are the odds, really? Alright, I'm going to play City. Whole point of this is to gain some life so that we can have a reasonable Ad Nauseam next turn. We need to stop drawing lands. Please don't draw another land. We're in so much trouble if they do. And they're at 11. Now, we're probably not in that much trouble if we draw land, but I really don't want to. What just happened? There's an activated ability where you can discard and draw. Only if it's attacking. Okay, and I got a free lizard. And card and damage. The value is pumping. They just play a collect roof. Oh boy. 4 discard 3. They're gaming. They get to loot. Wow. Burning Wish. For Meltdown. Are you kidding? LED? No! No! The only thing that... No. The only thing that's even worse than drawing a land. Wow. Dude. Minotaur Pirates. Just getting there. Ugh. That really hurt. Okay, alright. I still want Fatal Push. Might have difficulties killing a Minotaur. Let's go Duress. Try and hit Burning Wishes. I guess I'll play one. Oh boy. Alright, we're on the play. Yikes. This is not it. I don't think this is it. Could be. I can play a turn 1 Wishclaw and have a Dark Ritual. It'd be 3 mana away and have 1 redraw. I'd have to bottom one of these baubles. No. Oh my god, dude. This is where you just have to keep and hope the baubles are good. Bottom Duress and a Petal. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, they're also on 5. Don't hate having a Thoughtseize. Yeah, I'm gonna use one. Petal. Veil of Summer. Oh god. Her hand is somehow so much worse than ours. Draw. Ball Ritual. Okay. Veil is gone. Wooded Foothills for Taiga. Play Petal. Play Root Walla. Sure. Cracking this. We got a Petal coming. Candy Trail, Wishclaw. Alright, we will pass. Would really like to draw any land. They're going to fetch Foothills, play another Petal, or they're going to pump it up. This is not good for us. Not good. Land, please. Guess that works. Bobble, play Candy Trail. Yeah, you see it. Mox Opal good enough? I don't think so. I don't think either are. Let's see what else is coming. LED. Alright. Nothing too bad just yet. We draw Wishclaw anyways. Moto really wants us to lose. They have no cards. They are getting in with a 3-3. Saga? Land? Really? Okay. Wait. Well, too late. I think I should have played a Wishclaw. Yep, pump it up. We definitely lose to a Burning Wish, I'll say that. We probably lost anyways, but okay. That's something. Excuse me. A Wishclaw. I do wish I'd played the Wishclaw last turn. I would trade a Wishclaw and play for this battle. Pretty close to having being Thresh-held. Here is still going to be pretty tough to pull off. Yep, we lost. Of course, they draw Burning Wish. Shenanigans. Okay. And bump it up. Okay. Go to 6. The LEDs. That's pretty good. Huh. If I draw an LED, it's really good. Supposed to pass, let them shenanigans. What do they hit? Like Opal? And then we can crack Candy Trail. And then we might be able to win. Sure. I think they should have just gotten Meltdown. Oh, they didn't draw shenanigans. Okay. Okay. Let's crack this first. In case we draw Fatal Push. Did not. Righty. Draw. Mox. Third 18. Could do a mini tendies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Need 12 for this to peer. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. You can't like double Tendrils. Cost even more mana. It would cost 13. Could also wait a turn. They could wind up with lethal. Alright. Mini tendies it is. Get in for 6. You draw LED, we probably have lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to tutor chain once with IT. That'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 mana. So we draw LED. That's 2, 4, 6, 9. Be 12 mana. I can't actually peer since I used my Tendrils. I wouldn't have a win con. But 11 mana gets us exactly lethal. So that means Dark Ritual would also do it. Ancient Tomb would also do it. Ugh. Leaves us 1 shy. We're at 9 though. Could hold it. They have 1 card. 5 coming in. 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. 8. Activation is 7. IT is 5. Burning Wish is 3. Is 1 shy of Tendrils. And if I don't tutor chain, it's only 1, 2. Burning Wish is 4. Tendrils is 5. Could also Ad Nauseam. Maybe I just Ad Nauseam. If they have Veil, we're toast. I think we Ad Nauseam. We're gonna have so much extra mana. Okay. Oh, I just had a mini heart attack. It's like, did I put cards in my graveyard? No, but we have just enough otherwise. Play Swamp. Play Wishclaw. Activate. Well, 2 extra mana. But this deck is pretty good. Ad Nauseam from Low Life. Right, that is one of the cards that we need, but I would like to not hit. Hitting me, man. Okay, Opal. That's not good. I need LEDs. Can afford 1 Dark Ritual. That one I can't use. Okay. GG's. Yikes, man. Absolutely yikes. Just the worst draws possible. Alright. Let's see round 4. Okay, here we are, round 4. We have a bunch of stable and explosive mana. Discard, no action. On the draw, I'm going to keep this. just because of how high the power level is if we draw action. Definitely, our level definitely drops if they play Vexing Bauble or Chalice. My apologies, I'm forgetting about the preview. Alright, they kept on 7. Land pass. Don't hate that. Thoughtseize is not the worst. We could go for a ritual and shred their whole hand. I think we're supposed to. We still have a lot of mana, otherwise. Let's Thoughtseize. Oh, jeez. Wow. Yeah, sure. Triple kill! That's wild. Now, they did get to choose what card to put on top. So we are not out of the woods here. We got this LED and pass. What do they got? Ivugan. Okay. Not bad. I will go land, pass. Maybe I was supposed to duress to get it out of my hand. But I have LED for Infernal Tutor, so I guess that's not really relevant. Play Ancient Tomb. Action. 2, 4, 6, 9. Yep. Dark Ret. Ancient Tomb. Takes 8 mana to add Naus off a Wish Claw, so we're gonna have 1 floating. 1 in play. Let's go for it from 16. With the Vault of Whispers. From downtown. Nice, nice, nice. Would have been nice to hit this last game, huh? Alright. And we hit a Wish Claw. No, we're not going to repeat. Play Petal. Dark Rit. Petal. Opal. Dark Rit. Duress. More lands. Roam. Bubble. Roam. Wish Claw. And activate. Get the tendies. Sorry, I'm blocking Storm. Okay, Eldrazi. So we don't know if it's Chalice or if it's Vexing. So we'll play Haywire Might. But I don't think I can justify Surge Node yet. Don't need our own Vexing. Maybe you do play it. This card not the best on the draw, huh? Not even the best against them anyways. Could play Fatal Push. Flush Raker. Could even just play an extra land. Nah. I'm gonna keep it, but it folds pretty hard to Vexing. Ivugan, Petal, Flush Raker, this thing, okay? Sure. Let's imprint Vault Therapy. Can I afford a Thoughtseize? I don't think I can. We're gonna be paying so much life that we just need to play a Wishclaw. Let's play a Wishclaw out. If they have Thoughtseize, we have 2 tutors, which is good. Yep. Probably hit Infernal Tutor. A bit more threatening. But Wishclaw is more flexible, because I can just play it out. Yeah. The right call, because if I draw Dark Ritual or LED, they're just done for. Although LED, they'd be done for anyways. Right, Saga's not a bad draw. Now I can play the other one. We get hit pretty hard, but we might be able to pull it off here. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. You really just want to draw some mana. Ooh, that's worth a lot of mana to them. It's not nothing for us, not having to tap or take 2 damage from Ancient Tomb. Would be relevant. Oh, that is disaster. Oh. Yeah, that was not the right hit. That was a bad draw, though. We can what? Pay 2 life to chump 4/4, and then we would take 5. It'd be at 1. Doesn't help us for Peer, but could help us to win with Echo. I think it's our best shot. Alright. Go to combat. Make a thing. Jump the 4/4. Go to 1. Okay, we're getting a turn. That wasn't great. Now I gotta get a black source instead of LED. I get opal. Make black. This will make green. We're gonna go get Lines of Diamond. We're gonna play Saga. What's the best way to do this? Does it matter? So if I use IT and make red for Burning Wish, then I go get another LED. And I'll have to make blue. We won't have any black floating. No land drop. Maybe I shouldn't have played Saga. Yeah, because I need red and blue, so it has to come from both LEDs, and I only have one black floating for this IT that I have to cast, so that's an easier way to look at it. Doesn't matter either way. Cast this. Make red. Get Burning Wish. Activate Wishclaw. Go get Lines of Diamond. Cast Burning Wish. And get trapped. Okay, that'll do it. Go to game 3. On the play here. Still don't think I want Vexing Bauble. But I'll take out Surge Node. An extra land. Yes, I'd like to play first. We really have not been able to draw a fast hand. Full stop. I mean, it's not even a bad hand, which is not even less frustrating. I can get 3 Sagas. I think I'm still gonna mulligan. Okay. Is faster. And we can kind of play around trap. If I imprint IT, cast the other IT, copy LED, play both of them, they can trap the second LED. I don't think they would. And then next turn we'd have Wishclaw into Ad Nauseam. So I'm gonna do that. Go get another LED, 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 and pass. Don't tase me, bro. That's not cool either. Jeez. Really? That's a good draw. So, pretty much need Cabal Ritual to take us home. Or we could play Wishclaw, hope we can untap. Then we would have a lot more mana. What do we have? 8. So we're gonna have 2 mana post Wishclaw. We would have to wind up finding Cabal Ritual and Tendrils. Naturally. They can't play 1s or 0s. If I wait, I'd have 4 mana instead. At which point Tendrils would do it, and a bunch of 0s. Or, at which point, if I find Cabal Ritual, that would put me to 7 mana, and any Wishclaw could do it. I'm gonna pass. I think we have better odds by doing so. Obviously, there's a lot of ways to get punished here. But I think it's too much to ask to hit both Cabal Ritual and Tendrils. Like, we don't care about Thoughtseize. We don't really care about this. Yeah, not at all, if it doesn't even touch us. They're a neat way to do this. We also wind up getting a land drop, which is nice. If I draw Ad Nauseam here, we do lose. Or is that true? I can peer? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could peer, but I'd have no mana. I'd still have the same issue. I crack, what, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Ad Nauseam. Then I'd have Vault. I think I need more mana up front in my main phase. I think I have to take the chance. Okay. That's helpful, because that can get... Well, if it gets Cabal Ritual, it doesn't actually net mana, but it gives free Storm? I don't think that helps. Odds are we're going to get plenty of Storm from ramming 0s into this Chalice. We lose the trap, though, because we can't discard them with Chalice in play. And we can't get Vexing in play. I guess I have no way of making red mana. I do have the filter land. I think I still need mana up front more. In case I hit Tendrils. Don't like this one bit. Alright, Thoughtseize is useless. We hit the Cabal Rit. And we hit the red source. And we hit Tendrils. Wow. Well, now we just want to hit a bunch of 0s. Increase Storm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, that's 1. 2. I already hit a 4. Lands, Duress. Bobble's good. Petal's good. LED's good. And Bobble's good. There's the Burning Wish. Storm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 7 mana. And they're at 16 anyways, so let's say no. So we want to play our 0s. 6 that. They haven't left, which tells me they probably have trap. But what can you do? Play all these out. Play that. Play Cabal Rit. Play Tendrils. And hope we got them. Not, I mean, I can cast Burning Wish, but it doesn't really do anything. Looks like they're paying costs for a Mind Break Trap, though. No, they are not. They just wanted to have the suspense, I guess. Or they're just upset because they started with Chalice and still lost. Wow. Alright, 2-2. See you in the final round. Okay, here we are, final round against Splev. Can't really keep that. This one's better. I want the extra card instantly or the ability to scry. Probably rather a bauble. This hand is super explosive. Dark Ritual or LED. We have a turn 1 Ad Nauseam. Doom Petal, Monolith, no Karn, no Karn, no Karn. Paradox Engine? Oh, it's a cozy command. Okay. Okay with that. There's a lot of mana to scry and draw one. Flush Raker, 1 card in hand. Baby. Okay. Close. What do you got? Manifold Key. So that is 4 mana. So if last card in hand is Karn, might have a problem. They double topped. So the card in their hand is what they want, in addition to this Manifold Key. I guess we play these out. And play Saga. And pass. Hope it's not Karn. Hope it's Mystic Forge. Oh, quite the draw. Just an Ancient Tomb? Oh no, they must have topped Fleshraker plus P and they just had Ancient Tomb. Okay. Alright, well, they're pretty much dead. Petal, sure. More. We have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We could peer. Peer with no mana. 1 artifact in play. We draw 26. I don't think that's as good as Ad Nauseam with a bunch of extra mana. Like black, red, and go for Ad Naus. It didn't matter what color we made. We got 3 petals. No land drops. There's an Infernal Tutor, Wishclaw, LED, Opal, Dark Writ, Infernal Tutor, Mox, Wishclaw, the rest. Okay, that should be enough. Dark Writ, LED, Talisman, Mox, Imprint, another Talisman, why not? Infernal Tutor, make black, go get Tandies. Sweet. We'll turn 2 action. So, this is looking more like Mystic Forge. Not much we can do about Karn. Not much we can do about much. I don't want Vexing. I guess I'd rather have Needle. Or would I rather have a land? Needle can stop 1 ring. Sure. No. Or a black source and a tutor away. Close, though. Mulligan. This is pretty bad on the draw. This isn't great, but their best hand yet. Bottom Vault. An Opal. Ancient Tomb, they kept on 7. Salt Monolith. E. Karn. Yeah, we're not going to beat that. Turn 1 Karn. Just not going to happen. Okay. We at least need discard, but we're hoping for just a fast hand. Yeah, that's not it for me. Dude, this has just been a league of the worst hands. They stand corrected. 5 card turn 1 Ad Naus. You take those? It would have been protected if we had 7. You do take those. I should have kept Opal instead, but whatever. LED, land, Bushclaw, black, activate, cast Ad Naus, Opal, an Infernal Tutor, another Opal, no Metalcraft yet. Dark Writs are nice, there's Metalcraft. Need an LED or a Wishclaw. Opal, Petal, there's LED. Cool. They're dead. Petal, Opal, Dark Writ, Duress, and they got nothing. They got nothing. Lay these out, this out, bobble, take a peek, LED, another Dark Writ, old priority, and go get them. Alright, nice little turn 1 to finish things off. I just can't, like, we went that whole league without having a turn 1 Wishclaw. Like, we didn't even have any of the, like, turn 1 black source discard hands that were reasonable. We still managed to 3-2, but I think that was, like, the lowest power level I've seen this deck produce in terms of hands. But, oh well. 3-2 is not the worst. We lost the Minotaur Pirates. That Minotaur Pirate was strong. Too strong, some would argue. But I love this deck so much. It's so much fun to play. I think my favorite play is Saga, Chromox Imprint, play Wishclaw, play Opal, discard you. Just puts a tutor, an active Saga, and a discard spell on the stack. Of course, the turn ones are also sweet. Or when you just have like Soul Land, Black Source, Ritual, Ad Nauseam right from hand. It's been a while since I played this deck. Honestly, I forget how necessary it is to have 2 Burning Wish to pull off Approach. We didn't really have an opportunity to go for it. Like, we were in a cup. I think it happened once, against Veil? But we had, like, no resources, which isn't really fair, right? But if you do play 2 Burning Wish, then peering into double Approach is pretty feasible. Certainly more feasible. But that's it. Maybe some other time I'll play some of the other versions. Don't forget to stop by the links below, where you'll find my Patreon, Twitch, podcast, Brews Paradise. Check them all out. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep storming. See y'all next time. Peace.